If he goes really badly, the other option I was considering was Prankster Whimsicott with Stun Spore. Because then we're kind of guaranteed it unless it misses. And that can learn some useful support moves as well, like we could do Tailwind and stuff. So he's opening Greedent. So what does this thing do to us? Because it's physical, so if we get the burn off Scald, that's really useful. I think we just Aqua Ring and see what he does. Body Slam. So he's going to try and paralyze us. I'm okay with that. Because that activates Marble Scale, so then Cinderace does nothing to us if we get paralyzed. And Paralysis is probably the least obnoxious one because it doesn't interrupt our recovery. Burn and Poison both kind of ruin Aqua Ring. Okay, so there's the Rillaboom. Maybe we'll get the Burn here, that would be really nice. Has he got the Grassy Seed? No. So he might have Life Orb or Choice Specs or something. The Burn would be awesome. No Burn. He might Dynamax here. That's always an option for him. If he's brought those two, I think his final pick might have been Cinderace. So we probably want to keep Milotic alive. I think Rillaboom can learn Earthquake, so going into either of these two is risky if he predicts a switch. But I think we go Cinderace, see what happens, and if it's bad, we can U-turn out. But I think he'll go Grassy Glide for the priority. Yeah. That did a lot. So he might Dynamax now. He's not going to go Grassy Glide again against Cinderace. So we could U-turn out back to Milotic to take the next hit. Or we just Dynamax and hit him with a Fireball. If he does switch out to Greedent, that's fine. And if he switches to Cloyster, it's still good. Because it's half ice. So let's go for it. Back to the Greedent. I'm okay with that. Because there was nothing fairy on his team. And we still have Klinklang anyway, so we don't really need Cinderace's moveset for anything in particular. Apart from the Rillaboom. So we could just beast through this thing. And then U-turn after our Dynamax is over. Yeah, it's got 2 turns to live. Citrus Berry. I think he's still low enough to die here. Oh, its ability does that, doesn't it? Okay. That's kind of interesting. So let's see what our max moves do. Because that doesn't have any extra things. He's not a special attacker. He is a physical attacker, and so is Rillaboom. So I think Max Steel Spike is actually the play here, and we get resist to his normal type moves if he runs them. He could be running Hammer Arm or Body Press. So that could be bad while we're a Steel type. But we get the defense boost. Earthquake. Oh no! Oh well, never mind. That did nothing. So that defense boost just paid off. And now Pyro Ball will kill it. So we'll go Pyro Ball. And if he switches, I think it's still fine for us. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so I feel like his last pick is going to be Cinderace. It might be Cloyster. Cloister would be balanced for the teams. It might even be Porygon. He might be going more for the stall because he's got grassy terrain off of the Rillaboom. So that gives him a bit of free healing on everything. You just have to keep sending it out. I feel like it's Cinderace though, because I don't think he knows what to do now. So if it's Cinderace, we can just U-turn out into our Milotic. Oh, he went back into that. So maybe that does have Earthquake. So our Pyro Ball is obviously the most powerful thing we can use. This could be a bait. He might have sent this out to get the grassy terrain and then switch into something. And U-turn's still super effective, so let's go for it. Yeah, he's just going to grassy glide us. But we live. We'll do a chunk here with U-turn. And we'll go into Klinklang. Oh, it nearly died anyway. Maybe we should have just Pyro-Balled it. I thought that thing was a bit more bulky than it is. Yeah, so we'll go Klinklang. Does Steel resist grass? I feel like it doesn't. So the grassy glide will probably do a lot to us. But it is really low, so we'll just hit shift gear. Oh no, it doesn't do a lot at all. And now... I mean, if he had Earthquake, he would have used it there, so we don't have to worry about Earthquake. We get healing off the grass, which is really nice. And then we can just go into our gear grinds. So what else does Rillaboom normally run? Because everyone just uses Grassy Glide every turn now. And if this is a Cinderace in the back, we stay in probably. We might be faster with the +1 speed. So we can just go for a gear grind and see how much we do. Yeah. I thought it would be. So he's going to Dynamax here. We could paralyze it. Knock off. Knock off on... who? Oh, on Rillaboom, yeah. I have seen that, actually. I'm going to paralyze this, because then if he starts doing Airstream shenanigans, it's not so much of an issue. And we might even get a few of his Dynamax turns for free. Oh, nice! He went reversal. So that shouldn't do a lot of damage because he's at full health. So we did live. That's really cool. Why isn't he Dynamaxing? So we'll go Gear Grind. We'll just do as much damage as we can before we die. He's fighting now as well, so I think he doesn't resist. Oh! Didn't mean to press that. Here's the Dynamax, okay. Be paralyzed, that would be great. How you doing, Dream? Good to see you. Sleepy. I'm doing okay. We've had a busy day, so I'm glad to be... Oh, we did as well! That's amazing! I'm glad to be doing some of this. So, I think Klinklang's already paid for his bottle cap just by doing that. It's a little bit slower than Aegislash, but I think it's okay, as long as we can find a good time to use... Oh wow, 2 in a row? What? Well, thanks. You just dealt with a Cinderace. That's awesome. That was so good. He must be so mad right now. So we'll have to let Bavik know that's the counter to Cinderace. Just paralyze it. And get lucky. I still think Milotic's the best counter to Cinderace.